Hey everybody, today I'm going to ramble on a bit about something that happened to me on Twitter that was hard to describe. Basically, for about a week and a half, I was getting very low engagement on my videos, including the last video that I uploaded to this channel. And on December 11th, I had tweeted at Team YouTube that nothing that I was uploading or liking from my channel was being tweeted, even though I had my accounts connected for the longest time, for like years. Like I have 10,500 tweets, and the majority of them are me liking something on YouTube and then sharing it with the world. That's one of the ways that I used to just let somebody know that I had watched their video and I liked it, because if their account is connected to YouTube, then they get an announcement that somebody tweeted out one of their videos. It's awesome, right? So for about a week and a half, it wasn't working. And I wasn't getting as much engagement on my videos, not as many views, and that's what made me find, like, hey, why has nobody given a like to my uploads on Twitter when normally I get like 3 or 4 of those as well that, just come across as notifications on my phone. Lets me know that people are seeing my videos. And, yeah, they were just not there, right? So I'm tweeting at Team YouTube, and then Kazoom told me, well, maybe, because this has happened, something like this has happened to me before, maybe if you unconnect your Twitter from your YouTube account and then connect it again in the Connected Accounts tab, maybe that will fix it. Kind of like turning the power on and off on just about anything, right? Reset it. So I tried that, and it still wasn't working. So I took a screenshot of it, sent that to Team YouTube, never getting an answer as to what was wrong, and noting that none of my friends have this happening to them. I could see that every time they were uploading a video that it was tweeting out like normal. Like, what's going on here? Well, I do know that there is another little part of the circumstance here, another little part of the context, and that was me talking about, openly, about a week and a half ago, how YouTube had screwed me on the DMCA notification process, and basically made it so that if I want to fight for my free speech against Sesame Street, I have to take a copyright strike in order to get their information, right? That's the way it works now. And so I was, speaking ill of YouTube around the same time that all of my tweets that were connected to my account stopped working. And so I wondered for a second, like, am I shadow banned here? Is this a thing where I could be banned on Twitter by YouTube? So I checked YouTube's Twitter account, and no, it wasn't like I was banned from YouTube because I could see their account. But the effect was the same. Anything that would be tweeted out by my Twitter that I would put at YouTube, including me trying to at YouTube itself, it wouldn't post. Like, there was a collusion between YouTube and Twitter. And I was banned, blocked on Twitter by YouTube, but not, because I could still see them. And now today, magically, all of those tweets of I uploaded this or I liked this, all of them have magically appeared on my profile as if they happened in real time. None of them have any engagement, no likes, no responses like they normally would, because they're days old. And I'm wondering, was I put in a timeout? Or was this maybe a glitch? Or I don't know what, But there have been a bit of glitches lately. I mean, Team YouTube have been tweeting out about some of them. But also, there have been some changes that they've been making to the API terms of service with connected services. And I was thinking maybe their code, it included Twitter when they didn't want to initially. because they recently took away TubeBuddy's ability to put out derived statistics. They said if you don't remove derived statistics from your client there, we're going to remove your ability to be in the Play Store. You know? And I'm like, that is just... That is fucked up. Like, what fucking company that's a technology company that wants to have a lot of innovation would do something like this? This is just bullshit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here, let me just show you this. This is the disclaimer that's going to run until today. It says, YouTube has decided to gimp us, basically. Right? Anything where they calculate two of YouTube's numbers together must be removed from their app. Now, how their app normally looks is below, right? So let me just pull this up. There's some things that are already not showing. The engagement rate right there, even though, you know, of course there's likes and views on this video, you know, there will be nothing in the engagement. Let me look at a different one. How about this one? This is from Late Night with Seth Meyers, right? So engagement rate is blank. They can't put that because that's a number that they came up with derived from YouTube's numbers. They haven't removed it from their app yet, but all these other blank ones, they're starting to remove things that we were actually using as metrics, you know, to determine like what was working on our channel or not. And what I think is happening here is YouTube is probably going to push TubeBuddy out of existence by adding these derived statistics to YouTube, you know, to their own app, and basically make it so that TubeBuddy is obsolete, you know, squeeze them out of the market that way. So thanks TubeBuddy for innovating, but now we're going to say you're not allowed to innovate with our stuff. We're just going to take your ideas, and if it's not us delivering these kind of numbers to our creators, then it's going to be no one, right? This gimping happened around the same time that I was experiencing what I was experiencing. And I don't know if that had something to do with it, because none of my friends, none of them, seem to have been affected by this but me. And I'm, you know, I'm the common denominator in what happened to me and me speaking out. So I'm thinking it might be that I was just, you know, given a timeout, a little, could be glitch, could be nothing, you know, maybe the algorithm has the ability to just turn off someone's ability to promote themselves, basically, for a little while. If they're speaking ill about YouTube, or if they're speaking about the adpocalypse, or anything like that isn't advertiser friendly. Let's just, you know, not promote that video as much, and a bunch of their next videos. Let's just gimp those, because now it could be that I'm just not as entertaining to people. Now, I'm willing to entertain that, okay? But given that I just made a tag video series on something that was, I think, timely, and something that was original, and the last time I did that, it was like hundreds of respondents, and this time 3, 4, you know, and these are like people that I contacted personally, and one little basically a rickroll. Yeah, I'm looking at the engagement that I'm getting from people, and it is massively lower. Massively lower. I think YouTube is picking and choosing the winners in who gets to be seen. And if you're going to speak truth to power and say that YouTube's fucked up with something, you're not going to be promoted by YouTube. And that makes sense to me, you know, in a way, but I got spanked, you know, or I'm just boring now. One of the two. You guys decide.